Chat, hello.
Chat, hello.
Okay, I'm more than like loud enough. Running audio tests.
Running audio tests.
What about a testing 1 2 3, huh?
Running audio tests. What about a testing 1 2 3, huh?
We're good. We're good. I have a crazy... Hi, Kitty Gamer. Hello. I believe you are new. How's it going? We literally just started, you know. Been streamed for, what, a minute now? So we are, as it says on the screen, remaking some terrible AI stuff, because I hate AI, and I like to think that humans are better. Whoa, guys. It's the Sonic the Hedgehog. He's right there. What's up, Sonic? Alright. Ooh. Crack-a-lackin'. Do you know I like turtles? I didn't know that. I like turtles too. I think they're pretty cool. We're just hanging out as the day starts. Good stuff. Kicking it back. How are you guys? Oh, your name was I Like Turtles. Okay. Meow answer? Okay, Domi. I don't know what that means. Mate. Good afternoon. Hello, Knights. Fluffy Yeet McGee. You're gonna have to pick one of those for me to call you. Good afternoon. Just found you from your How Many Levels Can a Human Beat in 06 video, and I'm excited to see what you'll make. Thanks. I might as well show that off, since there are a couple of you here now. So, Murilo, Pachetto dos Santos. Hello. Same to you. I'm gonna have to give you one of those for me to call you, and it's not gonna be dos. All right, let me show you guys what we have here today. So, last stream, stick with Yeet. Cool. So last stream, well, really for the past 3 streams, we have been taking really just bad AI generations of Sonic characters, and we're drawing those to make them real. Oh, giggity, a new canon construction live stream? I must watch. Hi, Rylan. Welcome. I know I missed last week, or at least last Friday, because I was so busy working on the video, and according to Knights, well, actually, Yeet here did not say whether or not he liked it. I hope he did. But I don't know. Have you guys seen the video? The rest of you? I'm hungry for validation. Pray tell. I am just setting up the stream. Don't mind me. This song's a bop, by the way. Sounds like a Deltarune guitar. I'm a big Deltarune fan. Aside from Sonic, we played that a few streams ago, for those who are new. Please connect. Connect. Why are you not connecting? Come on. Alright, whatever. I'll have to fix that later. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Yeah, I really liked it. 06 has always been a guilty pleasure of mine, so I'm always happy to see some small love for it. Don't let it be a guilty pleasure. Be proud of that. I certainly am. I've seen it and it was absolutely peak. Thanks, Rylan. I am definitely going to try and do more games. Unleash Recompiled, that's a photo mode, and that's real helpful for making these vids, so I'll probably do Unleash next, maybe in a month. Do you know My Ordinary Life? You should try it. There are a lot of... I assume you mean anime. There are a lot of anime with that, so no, I don't. How's the week going for you? My week's going just fine. I've been hard at work, just setting up everything for the video that just came out, and also working on another video, which, guys, I have absolutely crazy news. Get up nice and close to the mic here. Guess who we have in the next video? I'm assuming you all will know him. If you don't, then the number of his subscribers should at least answer the question of how important he is. We're going to be doing a quiz show in, I guess, the week after next, since the video just came out on Monday. No, Rylan, I do not have Christian in a video. Isn't he, like, in jail permanently? I don't know. I'm not going to talk about this. No. So we're doing a quiz about character design. And that character's design will be about shoes. It's one of the most important parts of their design. And no one's done it yet. So I was like, I'll do it. And as I was working on it, I asked around. I pulled some strings. I was like, hey, who wants to be contestant on this video? So we got Alan WG. He's on Twitter a lot. Anytime something goes up from official media, you might see him on your timeline with a little show called Some Things I Noticed. Another one is Shrugpod. Shrugpod is a Sonic YouTuber with about 40,000. Sorry, whoa. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, 40K. 40K subs. He's pretty cool. I like his videos, right? And then our third contestant and our final contestant is Salty DK Dan. Yup. Derek the Man. With a whopping 637,000 subscribers. This man is... He's a big deal. So that he's coming in to be in a video is wild to me. I'm very excited to have him. I'm excited I have 40 subs. Subs means nothing if you're not trying to make YouTube your career. Which I wasn't actually trying too hard. It just kind of happened. This is the collab we all needed. Thanks, Rylan. But yeah, we have actual Salty DK Dan coming in, and I think that's wild. Anyway. Let's set up the art, shall we? Why is this not working? That's why it's not working. A difference in Wi-Fi. Make sure your connections are connected. Bada bing, bada boom, we're in. All right. Nope, not that one. The song sounds like it's a... What is happening? Alrighty then. Do you know what y'all's is annoying? I don't know what y'all's is annoying. Alright guys. Remove that. Throw down our references here. Cool. Cool. You guys I am talking about. Sonic, I don't know what you're talking about, bud. Not a clue. Not a clue. So, the last time we were here, Rylan was here last time. We made this guy. Rylan, do you remember what we made him? What we named him, I should say. And for everyone else, while we wait on that, so everything at the bottom here is supposed to be AI was trying really hard to figure out who Espio is. So these are all Espio. And it didn't really work. So we decided to take different elements from the four that we have here, and we turned him into, that's right, Rylan, Radar. We named him Radar. Hey, K. Browning, welcome back. Big man. K. Browning and Rylan are my favorite repeat boys. K. Browning, I don't know what that is. What is Doug Days? I don't know what Doug Days is. I posted a somewhat paragraph-like thing about a show I'm researching in your channel posts. Alright, well, I will have to look at it later then. For I'm drawing Radar. Who named him Radar? Was it you? Or was it Rylan? Kay Browning and Rylan, have either of you seen my latest video? I'm very pleased with my latest video. I had a great time making it. Apparently everyone had a great time watching it. And forgive me for eating. Do tell me if my chewing is getting on the mic, because that would be kind of gross. And I don't want to subject you guys to that. Oh, Rylan, that's right. You did respond earlier. Sorry, I just crave validation so hard. I tell you guys, I am really excited that my channel is doing as well as it is. Because if I can go to Sonic Expo as a creator, that's a dream come true. That's hype right there. I'm really excited. Also, my YouTuber army, aka Browning Army. Wait. Browning Amy Army. Okay, is on top. I'm the leader. I would assume so. I'd think it odd if you weren't the leader of your own army. Oh, there was no beat drop. Womp womp. Let's start with the arm here. Nah, let's start here. Kay Browning, I don't believe you heard the news. The wild news. We're having Salty DK Dan on for the next video. If you know who that is, it's a huge deal. And now everything needs to be perfect. I'm not a big fan of celebrity culture. Like, if I see someone really cool or that I look up to, I don't want to freak out. But I admit that when I heard Salty DK Dan was going to join us, I was like... And now I just feel a bit nervous. Like, I have to make it... worth his time, I guess. Watermelon, chicken, purple Kool-Aid. Certainly is something. I don't know, what is that thing in the news? What thing in the news? What thing? Excuse me. Making these loops. Someone, no offense, but you randomly set up for no reason. Salty DK Dan? No, I said that he's a big subscriber. Sorry. He's a big YouTuber with a lot of subscribers, and he's going to be coming onto the next video as one of my contestants for my quiz. So I'm making a quiz show. That's what we're doing. Okay. Hmm. Let's not look without the sketch. I think I might raise that a bit. Ooh, or we wrap this around like so. Nah. Unless I wrap it like that. Hello? That looks good. Bit of depth there. Sorry, Mandel. I don't know what that means, dude. I am glad that I have Hervestistan support? Question mark? The full support. What? I swear, I'm about to start being like, who are you people? So, Sarah Mandel, how are you today? Hey, Kay Browning, what's your favorite game of all time? My good sir, thou hast bestowed upon us fan artwork of the highest caliber. I deeply apologize for my terrible grasp of the English language. Not a problem, chap. You have my dewest apologies. Ooh, what's this? Dark Shadow 1, 1985. What's going on, man? So, AI sucks. In my personal opinion. So, we have taken a bunch of terrible AI recreations of what's supposed to be Espio. But it didn't work. At all. So we are taking that and we added all the elements from the four different generations of Espio that we found, and we are combining them into a new character, whom the chat has dubbed Radar. So we're just drawing that. Got Sonic lo-fi beats going on in the background, and that's about that. Sorry, Mandel, thou deservest mine subscribe. Well, thank you. Okay, so what, K. Browning? What is your favorite movie of all time? Imagine a Rouge game where everything is green. Like Rouge the character or Rouge the color? Goodbyeth. Goodbyeth. Chat, I think Saru Mandel was, I think it was possessed by Rules Card from Deltarune. Tark Shadow says, you don't have to tell me AI sucks. I hate AI art. And yes, you're fixing it. We're fixing it. We're on it. We're on the ball. We're fixing that thing. Ooh, let me... What's our perspective here? It's that. It's that. Okay. That's good. I'm okay with this. Been 4 times creating curse art. This is the 4th one. I don't know if we're going to continue after this. But people seem to like what we make, so that's fun. Omni's Pokeverse. Hi! Hi, Omi. Omi? I'm assuming it's Omi. Welcome to the stream. So what is your favorite Sonic villain or / rival? Mine is Metal Sonic. What even does Sonic rival mean anymore? Dark Shadow, 1985. There's so many. Knuckles was a rival. Shadow's a rival. Silver was a rival. Hell, Espio was a rival at some point. From Sonic Rivals. Like... Bam, 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 bam. We got Scourge from the comics. We got Surge right now. There's so many. I can't pick one. Yeah, I can't pick one. I can't think of any that are particularly awesome. Or more so than the others, I should say. Play Cave Story, my good fellow, which is good and also free in my country, we would say. Cave Stories are... Yes! I haven't played Cave Story, but I have played Celeste. And if you've played Celeste, you know why that's the same thing. Mine's Mephiles, he's the best villain. I do like Mephiles a lot. In fact, my short that came out today on Elise links back to him, which is lovely, I guess. I mean, true. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say if I had to pick one, let's remove Archie. Let's remove any of the comics. I don't know. I guess Shadow, but I think their writing is not that great. Sonic Universe's first issue, if you would ever go read that, has arguably the best relationship of the two. It's awesome. Please go read that. Who the heck is Canon Construction anyway? Reference to Sonic Shorts. You guys are free to call me Connor, by the way. That's my actual name. I know that, like, Canon Construction doesn't really roll off the tongue when referring to a person. Like, if I was referring to Chowmix, to one word, that's Chowmix. If people are referring to Salty DK Dan, they just call him Salty. But calling me Canon is odd, and calling me Construction is also odd. So just call me Connor. 10,000% right, K Browning, I agree. Yep, Cave Story's whatever I thought it'd be. Make for sure the world ends from dancing cows. All right, chat. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'm gonna take 5. Hold on. I'm back. I'm back. Boo. I've returned. Yeah. What are we talking about? What's happened since I've been gone? I run to the bathroom and everyone starts talking. How do you spell Connor? Like that, Dark Shadow with two N's. C-O-N-N-E-R. Everyone spells with an O, which is admittedly the right way to spell it. Mine is spelled like the last name for some reason. So I won't really take offense if you spell it wrong. It is what it is. But it is C-O-N-N-E-R. Yeah, says Mr. Shadow Ultimate. Sonic Movie 3 didn't have the Bio-Lizard unwatchable is crazy. I understand. Look, and I remember why the director, I forget his name, he said what he said. He's like, look, these people are coming to see Sonic. They know Sonic. We're going to give them the best Sonic we can, but we still need to show other people, the people who don't know Sonic, a good movie. And if a random salamander, giant salamander, comes in the middle of nowhere, everyone's going to be very, very confused. And we simply don't have the time to explain it. That was kind of the biggest issue I think Sonic 3 had, was pacing. It needed more time. There were so many deleted scenes that really shouldn't have been deleted scenes. In fact, one of them was, I feel, kind of crucial. Because you have characters like Gerald, who shows up and he goes, it's like, oh, Pap, you're still alive. And he goes, yeah, looking pretty good for 112 or something like that. And it's like, wait, why are you that old? And we don't know because they didn't explain it. They did explain it in a deleted scene. The thing with the quills that Eggman does, like that thing. It's funny when Jim Carrey does it. Gerald does that too with Shadow, apparently, and it has just somehow prolonged his life. I mean, sure, at least it's a reason, right? I don't care if it's a good reason. It's a reason. But in the movie that we have now, he's just 112, and we don't really know why. So there are some things that they really shouldn't have. They should have done. They didn't. I would have preferred the Bio-Lizard, but I understand why they didn't add the Bio-Lizard. I miss 2012. Man, sorry, Mandel. I wish the Bio-Lizard had a bigger role than just being an Easter egg. So, everyone, what's your favorite color? Mine is purple. My favorite color is red. Pop quiz. What's Sonic's favorite color? As you guys answer that, I'm going to keep reading. Purple. It's a pretty good color. It's my best friend's color. Cyan. Or turquoise. Or teal. All the same thing. Pretty great. I miss my wife tails. I don't miss my tail. I mean, I don't miss my tails. I don't miss my wife. She's in the other room. She's over there. Hot takes on Sonic? Buddy, I got a whole video, and I'm sure you've seen it already. That depends on what version of Sonic. Any of them at the franchise. On movies 3000. Superstar sucks and shouldn't be canon. So here's the thing about Superstars. Superstars. I can't speak today, guys. Superstars is a good game that I didn't care for. I have not been a big fan of 2D games. In fact, I've only really, I've played 1, 2, and CD, which a lot of people say is a crime that I've never played Sonic 3. But there's, no way to play it without it being free, so I just didn't get around to it. I guess I could emulate it, but I don't really know how those emulators work, and I'd have to put in a lot of time and effort, which I don't have, because I'm making videos, blah, blah, blah. I don't think it really matters if it's canon or not. I'm going to tell you guys something that isn't true. I need to specify, to preface this, it's not true. It is a headcanon 100%. That being said, I think it is objectively better than what they have. So, here it is. in Sonic Generations, we have time travel shenanigans. Obviously, modern Sonic does not remember the events of Sonic Generations from when he was Classic Sonic. Classic Sonic is just a younger him, so why doesn't he remember it? Because everything that happened in that moment was kind of like a split timeline situation. Time Eater went back and made an alternate timeline. Why is that so hard for people to understand? And then in Sonic Forces, the next time we see Classic Sonic, he's not even referred to as a younger Sonic. He's referred to as a Sonic from another dimension, which lines up perfectly with my idea. Yeah. There are benefits of this. Like, you can make so many things canon. All you want. Go ham. If it's Classic Sonic, shove it in. One of the main issues is that it's really, really hard to make a prequel without affecting the world building of the sequel games. And when you have game after game after game, when the characters who lived through that have no memory of it happening because you haven't invented that story for it to have happened in their past yet, it doesn't really make sense. So I would prefer it if Classic Sonic, as of now, is a different dimension. Yeah, that's my take. So really, if you ask me, Superstars just shouldn't have happened to modern Sonic. It shouldn't have been in his past. But it has happened to Classic Sonic post-Generations. What else are you guys talking about? Oh, and I've heard a lot of good things about Superstars' physics. I was just going through it way too fast. I got it on Steam, I played 2 hours, and I was halfway through the game, and I was like, I am going to refund this because it was a lot of money for something I am not going to spend a lot of time with. Probably because of the chaos energy in the quills or something. Like chaos, I don't have to explain that yet. Yeah, going back to the Sonic 3 conversation. Halamutawe. Hey, you think that is good? You think that's good? Well, guess what? I drew Miles, Tails, Prowers, Jimmy Neutron, an outfit with a rocket-powered jetpack, and also color it? Okay. Have fun, bud. Said dude and bud in the same word. Bood. Have fun, bud. I have Superstars, yet I have it, but I haven't played it much. I played Forces all the way, and I have Frontiers and Shadow X Generations. Yeah, so I put my money into my Steam wallet from the Superstars refund, and I used it towards Shadow X Sonic Generations, which I think is a much better game. Mostly because it has Kingdom Valley, and I'm a diehard Kingdom Valley fan, but also because it is a better game overall. I think Superstars is fine. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying Shadow X Sonic Generations is a better game. The stages are bland, the bosses suck, it retcons the Chaos Egg thing from Sonic 3 and Knuckles and ruined Fang's character. What do you mean, Chaos Egg? What do you want about? Ruined Fang's character? That's crazy. Fang's character was ruined a long time ago, so it's crazy that you think Superstars was the cause of that. Fang's character was ruined when they gave him a cork gun. He's a hired mercenary. Why does he have a cork gun? In Archie Sonic, he has a sniper rifle, a pistol, and a shotgun. Seriously, what is a cork gun gonna do? The only reason they did that is to pander to the younger audience. They've baby-proofed Fang's character, and it's maddening to me. Why? Why'd they do that? I think that's so Fang. That's like Fang is why. That's Fang is why. That's why Fang is one of my most frustrating characters out of the series. It annoys me to no avail that he has a cork gun. Wait, that's why IDW used Sonic's existence because of the separate timeline? What? No, dude. IDW just continues from Forces. What do you want about? It literally picks up, like, immediately following Forces. Also, guys, I don't know if you heard the news from IDW. I think it's issue 84. There's going to be a time skip. Hype. Absolute hype. We're time skipping to after Frontiers, because for those who don't know, IDW takes place between Forces and Frontiers. And we are time skipping to after Frontiers so we can use Sage, which is great because we were really inflating that small little space. I don't like the classic modern divide. Well, I do. Gonna be back in 20 minutes. Alright, adios, K. Browning. So I think that makes 9 the evil Jimmy Neutron clone. Sorry, that jog is just like SpongeBob. Alright, holla. Holla. You're gonna go in timeout, bud. Don't say these things. Don't say these things. Man, these AI pictures can't get anything cartoony right. Absolutely stylish substance. Stylish, you are absolutely agreed. Bullframe Studios, Blue Flame is what that says. Anything with, I have 2 chats going. One is like the instant chat from YouTube. The other one is my OBS chat. And weirdly, I will get things into OBS, which is pulling from YouTube's chat, despite some of those not appearing in YouTube's chat. Blue Flame here swore, which I'm okay with. Go nuts. I mean, please don't be excessive, but if you want to use it for emphasis, fine. So be it. But he doesn't appear in YouTube. He appears here. Just a different spot. Fuck AI art. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. That's why we're doing it with our human hands. Wait, time skip. Also, the IDW comics are canon of the games. Yes, they are. Everything that happens in IDW comics happen. It's the same version of Sonic. He is just aging. Halimutawe, don't worry. Sonic has speed and blue light and power. He can spin dash and likes chili dogs. Yes, he does. What even is that thing? We have named him Radar, and he is the combination of all of the weird AI generations that I cannot preface this enough is supposed to be Espio. Couldn't even get the color right. Like that's what blows me away the most. Alright, I can get back to art now that I finally caught up with chat. It took a while. So we're doing his backpack. Or do we do his fists first? Let's do his fists first. Let's work our way down. Ooh, you know what? Let's do this. I know I keep asking, but I am genuinely curious. To all those who are new to the stream, such as Blue Flame, Dark Shadow, Sarah Mandel. And I think Sarah Mandel already answered this, but Hala Mutawe. Have you guys seen my latest video? My Sonic 06 human accessibility video? Because I am very proud of that video, and I would love if you guys would watch it. Yeah. Alright, it's hand done. Whoa, what are we all on about? Someone's in all caps here. Someone's yelling. Not too fond of franchise's personality. One-off things tend to be better. I hard disagree, and that is why I'm a Sonic fan and not a Mario fan. This whole time, I thought they were totally different universes. Supposed to be... What are you guys talking about? Was supposed to be Score? You mean Scourge? It's not supposed to be Scourge. It's green, for reasons I don't know. But it looks like Sonic because it knows, the AI knows it's a Sonic character, so it's pulling from Sonic's design as well. That's why they all look kind of Sonic-y, especially the second and, no, the fourth one for sure. Well, no, I have not achy. Don't know what that means either. Oh, not yet, but I'll gladly watch it later. Please do. Yeah. I think it's awesome. I had a great time making it. I want to do more. All right, we're moving on to his backpack. That has been his backpack. Now we're moving on to this jacket thing. Yeah. Oh, shit. My hand kind of flew across my iPad there. I had a song stuck in my head. It's an 80s song. You guys probably wouldn't know it. Bam. All right. Sorry I wasn't really talking throughout that. It was a little difficult to draw. What we doing? I have to go watch you later. Bye. It was nice talking to you. Bye, Dark Shadow. It was nice having you on, man. Personally, not personality. Sometimes everybody say that Sonic the Hedgehog is not as smart as his best friend Miles Prower. Nobody says that sometimes. Nobody says that ever. Tails is the smarter one. Sonic's kind of a himbo. I'll be so for real. You misread that. Do you mean that the Mario series doesn't have much in the personality department? No. The personality department is fine. I'm talking about in the overarching story department. In which case it sucks. One word. Not one word. 5 words. Mario and Princess Peach's relationship. Alright, we're moving on to the legs and other arm now. Leg 1, arm 2, leg 2. Bam. Look at that. What do you... Yeah, I guess Mario isn't a plot game. There is no current continuity. And that's what I'm saying. I just don't like that. I prefer my games to have a lot of plot and continuity. Mario doesn't. Marios are always very one-off. Bowser has no consistent height. Everyone is constantly forgetting what has happened in previous things because no one speaks. There are a lot of things that Sonic does that I prefer over Mario games. That's not to say I don't like Mario games. I really do. In fact, I've probably played more Mario games I've enjoyed than Sonic games I've enjoyed. But I prefer the storytelling and the world building of Sonic. So, do you ever watch this anime show called the Powerpuff Girls 2? Powerpuff Girls Z. Whoa. No, I haven't. But it's still a franchise. And? What? Is that to me? Because I didn't say I didn't like franchises. Wait. Oh, sorry. That's not... Okay. Yeah. Alright. I understand what you mean. You mean you don't like... Okay, you're using the wrong word there. It's not franchise, it's series. Celeste is absolutely a one-off story, but it is its own franchise. The heck? What's my hair doing? In my opinion, Sonic Adventure 2 is the perfect send-off of the story of Sonic. Didn't like any of the games post that. I don't know what that means, bud. Alright, so we're doing the shoes now. Actually, he says as he zooms in on the gloves. What music are we listening to? What is this? Sonic the Hedgehog 2 music? Ah, it's Wing Fortress. Yes. Sonic Adventure 2 is the perfect sign-off for the story of Sonic. Didn't like any of the games. Oh, post that. I understand what you mean, plot-wise. Really? Okay. Then why are you still a Sonic fan, dude? And if you're not a Sonic fan, what are you doing here? Well, in the anime show, the Powerpuff Girls Z, Blossom used her powerful yo-yo and Bubbles used her powerful bubble wand, and Buttercup used her powerful hammer. That's cool, Hala. Stay on subject, though. We're drawn... We're making art. Frontiers are decent. I like doing Evangelion BS. People think it had to do with Evangelion. I don't see it. Like, oh, big robots, big mechs. Yeah, sure, but, like, Sonic doesn't ever go in one. No. It's not Evangelion. It's Shadow of the Colossus. Which is just as good. Like, it is almost a one-to-one with Shadow of the Colossus' plot. If you have played a Shadow of the Colossus game... Wait, I think there's just the one. If you have played Shadow of the Colossus, then you know what I'm talking about. Even down to the whole, like, mysterious voice appears and tells you to do stuff, but then you realize that, oh, I'm working for the bad guy unknowingly. Ooh. That's very fun. Because the early era is most the Kano thing. Wyvern is just an Evo reference. You say that, but how? They didn't even share color schemes. Yes, but is the Powerpuff Z a different universe from the dimension? Hala, this is not a Powerpuff Girls Z stream. I don't know what that is. Don't ask me these questions. I don't know the answer to them. It's a great song. The original. Bow, wow, now, wow, now, meow, 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 meow. I wonder where Raylan went. I miss Raylan. Kill me over this, but I even put Knuckles Chaotix over Colors and Generations. Okay. I will not kill you. I might ban you. No, I'm kidding. Look, everyone's entitled to their opinion, you know? If you like the more one-off classic games because they weren't trying to make a long-running series, nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. This is Unleashed music. Yeah. It's Holoska at night, I believe. I love quizzes. I'm a huge quiz guy. Random trivia, big fan. Music quizzes, big fan. Dun, 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 dun. Oh shoot, too big. Nice. Nice. Guys. Here he is. He's done. Okay, Browning, you walked in right as we finished. We put that final stroke on him. We just finished stroking him. Who else is here? I think someone just popped in. Sonic Radiancy. I'm back. I love OCs. I just got one of my own. Really? Pray tell, what is your OC's species? This isn't my OC, by the way. Again, we're just compiling all these random AI generations into one character. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are casually just the best 3D Sonics, and I haven't been dethroned since. I disagree. Okay, Browning, I think SA2 is better than SA1, but I don't like either of them much. They are Hedgehog. The name is Sunny. I've just been designing them, actually. Very cool Sonic Radiancy. And also, their Sonic the Hedgehog always say that I will make you eat those words. In Sonic Adventure 2, yes, he does. Anyway, colors. Guys, we get to color this guy. Adding colors. I like colors. Do you guys like colors? I know we have a favorite color because we've been talking about that. Ooh, but before we do that, guys, I'm stopping the music because guess what? Guess what, guys? I have something right before you guys pop back into the chat. We were talking about Sonic music, and I have something to show you guys. Let me whip this out. We're gonna try something here. Let me whip out the internet. The internet. Behold! It's too big. This is a Sonic hurdle. And I love this sort of thing. So what we're gonna do, because we were talking about it, is try and do this Sonic hurdle. Did you guys hear that? I'll play it again. I don't know what that is. We're gonna add. Do any of you guys know what it is? Sonic is faster than the Flash is a wild statement. No, Sonic is not fast. People gas him up. Sonic is way slower than people give him credit for. He's faster than the speed of sound. The speed of sound isn't that fast. If I slam my car door on one side of a Walmart parking lot, at least a second goes by before you'll hear it on the other side. That's not faster than light. Calm down. All right, no one's saying that one. We're going to add on a second. It sounds Chow-ish. It sounds like a Chow garden of some kind. Like Chow Racing or something. Let's see if that's even an option. We can process elimination this thing. Chow. No, it doesn't look like there's anything Chow related. Oh no. We'll add another 2 seconds. I'm afraid I'm not getting this one today, chat. I do this every day on my phone. I have a little app for it. It's this website. You can write it down. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just press skip. If none of you guys can figure, I'll give you guys like a minute. I don't even think you guys are paying attention. I think you guys are just talking amongst yourselves. Class. Eyes up here, class. Does anyone know what this sounds like? I don't know what that is. You guys have 20 seconds to write in if you think this is something you know. I legit have no clue, on God. Alright, fine. Skip. Of course. Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal for the DS's Seaside Beach Act 2. Everyone's favorite stage. I mean, come on. How did we not get that? Alright. Who wants to start coloring radar? Me, I do. Objectively the best game of all time. This guy gets it. This guy right here. This. Alright. We're on the right layer. So he is a nice color of green. I'm going to give you guys different colors of green. You can tell me which one you like the most. We have this color. We have this color. It looks like we have kind of a this color. And a this color. These are all the different colors of those AI things. Which one looks best to you guys? I'm not making him purple. I will make his shoes and goggles and jacket purple, though. Why did you retract that? I can still see it in my OBS. From the top, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Fourth green? First come, first serve. Fourth green it is. Jeez, this is mint. It's absolutely mint. It's supposed to be the second one. There we go. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay. This is what we're going with now. He's ever so saturated. I'm turning that down. His arms and legs are all the same color. Unfortunately. Which means he might be a little hard to read. Oh, you know what? We have no music. Sorry, chat. Let me add that back for you. There. All right. Music for you guys. Yeah, it feels soulless here. I do hope you're referring to the AI generations and not me. Definitely gonna make his arms a different color. Just because it's really hard to read if you don't. That's my executive decision. The insides of his ears are both that. Good to know, good to know. Now we gotta start adding on purple. Oh yeah. It's kind of more of a hot pink, I guess. There we go. It's the color here. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, I'm also doodling. That's cool, Ozerman. We love doodling. Use those human hands. Nah, don't worry, sorry about the AI. Good. Now let's see here. It's kind of a very bright green happening. Kind of like that. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Might even be a bit more teal than that. trying his hype moments and aura. Yep, K Browning, it's nice to know that you're Your thing is still coming along. That's very cool. Where did I put this? I guess I'll put them right here. Let me just hide Espio. So the inside of his jacket has kind of red bits, but it looks like it's more of this though. So this will come out and follow it like that. Chat, you're gonna hate me, but I gotta go to the bathroom again.